Hello, this is Aretha. Today I would like to talk to you about when did the so-called Jews go into slavery. Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter and the 26th verse says, "And thy carcass shall be meat unto all fowls of the air and unto the beasts of the earth, and no man shall fray them away." This is black men who was lynched, swinging from a tree. And today we still have black men down south is being lynched. Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, the 30th verse, "Thou shalt betroth a wife, and another man shall lie with her. Thou shalt build a house, and thou shalt not dwell therein. Thou shalt plant a vineyard, and shall not gather the grapes thereof." I'm going to stop right there. First of all, the master used to come down to the slave quarters and front the black woman's husband, rape her in front of him, and he couldn't do anything about it. Black people would build houses, never was able to live in them. They lived in shacks because they were slaves. They would plant vineyards, gardens, and never get to eat the fruit because they were slaves. Okay. Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, the 37th verse, "And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword amongst all nations, whether I am that I am shall lead thee." Okay. Today, black people are being called nigger, coons, whatever. This is a regular thing. Every race, creed, culture that comes in this country called the black man and the black woman and the black child nigger. Okay? Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter and the 41st verse, "Thou shalt begot sons and daughters, but thou shalt not enjoy them, for they shall go into captivity." The black children were sold out from their parents, and they had no say-so, none whatsoever. Today, black children is going into foster care just by somebody else's word. Somebody can call and make a statement, whether it's true or not, because you black. They can take your children out from under you without any substantial proof. They are having children that's coming up missing. We have thousands of children each year come up missing. And some of these children is sold to pedophiles. These children are given to gays. All kind of sick things are happening to black children. Okay, Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter and the 48th verse, "Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies, which I am that I am shall send against thee in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness and in want of all things, and he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee." Black people was basically naked when they came over here. Not that black people didn't wear clothes where they was living. They were struck down. And they were sold on an auction block. They was hungry. When they came over here, they were hungry, they were thirsty, they were naked when they came over here. So, black people need to understand that we as a people need to know who we are so we can move forward. Okay, let's go to Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter and the 49th verse. "I am that I am shall bring a nation against thee from far. The end of the earth as swift as an eagle flight, a nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand." Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter and the 49th verse. This basically describes America. If we look at our so-called symbol of America, it's the eagle. And today, as a people, we need to understand that these scriptures are being fulfilled, and they will repeat themselves. Certain scriptures, these curses are continuous. Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter and the 64th verse. And I am that I am shall scatter thee amongst all people from the one end of the earth even unto the other, and there thou shalt serve other gods, which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone. Today, we go up in the church, one of the first things we see is a cross, which is wood. We see statues of so-called saints that's not the real people, and they bow down to them. These scriptures are fulfilled. Now, Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter and the 68th verse. Okay. And I am that I am shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships by the way thereof I speak unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again, and there ye shall be sold unto your enemies, from bondmen to bondwomen, and no man shall buy you. Okay, first of all, Egypt is slavery. When the Israelites was in Egypt, they were slaves until you set them free, the Most High, who made heaven and earth. Thank you, Father. Anyhow, black people went back into slavery again because they refused to keep your laws, your covenant. They didn't want to serve you. They didn't accept your only begotten Son. They rejected you. They rejected the word. They rejected the Son. 1 Kings 9:7 says, Then will I cut off Israel out of the land which I have given them, and this house which I have hallowed for my name will I cast out of my sight, and Israel shall be a proverb and a byword amongst all people. Today, once again, Israel, the Israelites ran out of their own land around 70 AD. The Italians ran them out. And they were scattered throughout the world. So this prophecy has came fulfilled for that. And black people today is being called nigger, coon, poach monkey, whatever. They even came up with a term, bull dagger. A woman don't even have to be gay. All she have to be is a dark-skinned female who stand up for her rights. She can dress like a woman, look like a woman, act like a woman, and everything like a woman, have a man, and they'll still call her a bull dagger. That's just as equal as calling her a nigger. They say bull because a bull is black. They call her an animal because they consider black females to be non-human. And they always trying to say that black females are unfeminine. They're always trying to say that black females are beneath every group of people. And that's why they use these terms to try to disrespect the black race. According to Deuteronomy, the 7th chapter and the 6th verse, that the black race, that's the dark-skinned man and the dark-skinned woman, your chosen people, they are above every race of people upon this earth. So when we see people who are lighter disrespecting the dark-skinned people also and making fun of them, they have no sense of black unity or pride. They really are not for the black race. When we see this continuously, because that's just as though you calling another person a nigger or something else that's derogatory. It's something to try to keep the black race down. Now, this is an older laptop, and I did an upgrade. I had bought off of eBay, and I didn't have the key. So every once in a while, you might see something pop up, and they said It wasn't authentic because I didn't have the key to actually punch in the code. I had the disk, so that's why you seen that little statement, and it just went blank. Okay, y'all have a blessed day. I hope you have gotten something out of these scriptures, and I hope and pray that black people wake up and know who they are as a people and start moving forward as a people, working together with their brothers and sisters, stop the domestic violence, stop the racism within our group, stop hating our own people, stop making each other feel inferior by the color of their skin, the texture of their hair, the broadness of their nose, the fullness of their lips. We need to stop this. We need to stop trying to keep our people down. We need to stop engaging in negative activity that cause detrimental harm to our people. And this must stop if we're going to move forward as a people. They need to stop engaging and allowing their people to deal drugs to their people, violence of any kind. It should not be considered in our race. We should not condone such abusive behavior. If a man see another man harming a woman, he needs to try to stop it, do the best that he can, and do whatever he can within the law to stop the action from taking place. Have a blessed day.